What's up, all you YouTube people? It has been a ridiculously rainy week. In fact, since last Friday, it has rained every single day. Not quite non-stop, but torrential downpours for hours and hours and hours each day. So I was not expecting garage sales to be that great this weekend, which, hey, guess what? They weren't really. But last weekend, I didn't go garage selling at all. I was at the Fanboy Expo over in Tampa. I filmed a impromptu video game sellers episode from there, and that went up this past Monday, sort of an odd day for an upload. But if you haven't seen that, go check that one out. In that video, I did do a game giveaway for this week because there was no garage sale video. So I think we'll just start this one off by giving away a game instead of putting it towards the middle of the video or whatever, since I don't have any driving around footage this week. So you might notice a little guy over here. This is Snaggle Fruits. He was actually featured in that last VGS episode, so if you have no idea why this guy is here, you can go see that. He didn't sell at the convention for obvious reasons. He is just a piece of shit of plastic, but now I think he's going to be my new mascot for random times, and maybe he'll go garage sailing in the car, but he's going to do the drum roll right now. So you ready? All right, here we go. The winner of this week's random game on whatever system they want is Rocky 32189. Damn, he weighs a lot. Congratulations, Rocky. Send me either a personal message here on YouTube or on the Facebook fan page, and the link to the Facebook is in the About section down below. Let me know what system you want the random game to be for, and your mailing address, and I will have it off in the next week or two. And as always, there is another game giveaway happening right now. All you have to do is be subscribed, thumbs up this video right here, and leave a comment down below. Comment can be about whatever, but this week the comment suggestion is actually going to be coming from a friend of mine. Nintendo Joel is his name on YouTube. Joel is his real name. He did a video on his channel where he's going to be basically tagging certain YouTubers and asking this question, and the question is, what are like your go-to games? So you're tired of playing a big epic RPG or, you know, a bunch of online shooters or whatever, and you just kind of want to go back to that one game you always, you know, can play over and over and over. For me, this is kind of cheating. It's a genre. I can kind of go back to any horror game, and I usually can play them over and over and over again and just kind of get into it. I just love looking at the creatures and graphics, like the details of the background stuff. That, and then old school like NES and Super Nintendo games that are just real simple to play, beat 'em ups, like I seem to go back to Final Fight a lot, and then of course, you know, classics like Mario, Adventure Island, those kind of things. So that is my answer. Go check out Nintendo Joel's channel. I'm going to put the link to his channel in the About section down below. So that's my suggested comment for you guys to leave. But remember, all you have to do to enter the weekly game giveaway is be subscribed, thumbs up the video you're watching at this very moment, and leave a comment down below, and you're entered. That easy. That simple. And you have until Friday, 11:59 p.m. each week, Eastern Time, to enter. And the winner is always announced in the pickups video of that week. Hey, guess what? This is a pickups video, so let's show you some pickups. This is in no particular order because, like I said, garage sales were pretty weak. I did get a few things, but this past week had some really awesome pickups, some interesting stories. We'll start off with the pile to my right. First thing is, I got a few things from coworkers this week, and one of my coworkers only has one N64 game, and it was Smash Brothers. So I picked that up from him, $20 cash, and then I'm trading him a few games. He's a really big Tomb Raider fan, so he is going to be getting a few Tomb Raider games from me. So that was a cool deal. Then this came from a thrift store. This was $1, not $1 each, $1 for the 4 of them. We have Resistance 2, Resistance, Infamous, Killzone 2. These are obviously really cheap titles now, but at, what, 25, a quarter a piece, I wasn't going to pass them up. They all range like in the $3 to $5 range, I think, now to purchase. But still, I thought that was a really nice pickup for a quarter a piece. Then this was from a pawn shop earlier in the week. There's 3 levels of pawn shops I've created now, at least in my area. There are the bad level of everything is either going to be priced. You'll be lucky if it's $2 to $5 lower than the going rate on eBay or GameStop or whatever. You're probably not going to be able to get a deal, even if you buy a bunch of stuff. They just, every single thing they are pinpointing now at a high price. Then we have this other sort of middle ground area. They'll price stuff kind of high, but they're willing to negotiate. And then we have these amazing pawn shops, like only two that I can think of in my area, that don't even, they're just like, I don't know, $5. This is $10. That's $1. I don't care. Just tell me. So this came from one of those nice, just sort of name your own price places. For $5 each, I got Luigi's Mansion on the GameCube, Wii Party on the Wii, and Super Mario Galaxy. $15 for 3 of them. Obviously, Luigi Mansion and Galaxy are good. This is actually, I think it's like $30 or $35 at GameStop, and it trades in for 10 or 12 bucks or something. So kind of an oddball title to pick up. But if you see Wii Party, it's sort of like one you might pass up and be like, yeah, it's like Wii Play or whatever. But pick it up if you can get it for a couple bucks, because it still goes for a decent amount, and it is a fun party game. Then also earlier in the week, I don't know if this was like Tuesday or something, but like I said, it's been horribly downpouring in Florida. The weather's just been, it's a sunshine state, but we do get afternoon thunderstorms, but they're not in the afternoon. They're all day long this past like 7 days. And I went over to pick up this Saturn lot from somebody that I actually met at the Fanboy Expo this past week, and he came up and said, hey, like we knew each other, like we're acquaintances. He goes, hey, someone we both know that you technically used to work at the same company I work at, and he's like, he has some Saturn games he's looking to get rid of. Give him a call. Here's his number. I was like, okay, and I was at the convention. I was busy, but afterwards, I think it was like a day later, I did contact him, and I went over in the pouring rain at night, could barely find his house. I picked this lot up for $200. Was it a steal? No, but easily 50% off, maybe even like 65% off of what this stuff would be going for. We have a Saturn system. Came with 2 controllers that are over there. One actual like Sega brand, the other a Super Pad. Hook up cables for it. It works fine. Then we have 2 random GameCube interactive demo discs. These are pretty cool. I'm 99% sure this one has Resident Evil 4 on it, Geist, and I think, one of the Donkey Kong, I think Jungle Beat games is on here as well, or Donkey Konga, I can't remember. But this one, and that's what was on that one. And then this one had like Mario Kart, Kirby Air Ride, I think, Mario Party 5 as playable ones, and then there was like other movie demos. These are cool. They did over 30 of them, obviously, because this is number 30 right there. But I think they did like in the low 30s, maybe mid 30s, as high as these went, I believe. But these were used at stores, Target, Kmart, GameStop, wherever, and they were in the kiosks, in the demo units, and they would come in and switch them out, I think every 2 months, every month or so, and that's kind of interesting. They're just oddball little things. I'm going to hang on to them because I actually don't have any of these in my collection, so we'll see if I can come across more in the future. But I think it was cool that one of them had like a Resident Evil game like demo on it. And then the Saturn games that were included were some very, very nice titles. These were all in his closet. He forgot that he had them. He's moving. He dug them out of the closet. Shining Wisdom. These are all complete and for the most part in very good condition. Dragon Force. We have Mystaria. Shining the Holy Ark. And Albert Odyssey. All really awesome games, especially like Dragon Force and Albert Odyssey. A lot of those are working designs titles with the really nice like shiny foil to the labels and on the back cover art. Miss Working Designs, rest in peace Working Designs. Then there was a couple random Sega CD games. He said there might be some more stuff as he finds it, as he digs more stuff out to move. But we have Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, Eye of the Beholder, and Jurassic Park. I think that was all that I got from him in that bundle. So that was $200. Now, obviously, I thought that was quite a steal because just like 2 of those games together would have been $200. Now on to a few pickups from today. I got a fat PS2 with a network adapter on it. This came with a blue and a black controller and the hookup cables. Surprisingly, there was nothing in there. There's usually a game, a movie, a porno, something. Nothing in this one. That was $5, and then same place I got Wipeout 3 for $2. The only game they had at the sale, and the only reason why I even bought that was because I think it's like a $15 game still. So $7 total for that. And then at a little thrift store, I picked up another PS2. Haven't really found a lot of PS2s in the last month and a half, but I guess it's back to finding at least a couple a day. I got this, Wii Sports, and a copy of Metroid Prime on the GameCube for a total of $5. So I will be going back to this thrift store. I've never been to it before. It's in a little shopping center, kind of sketchy. It's not the best part of town, but it was actually really nice and clean on the inside, well organized. The prices were obviously good, and the guy was really friendly, so I'll be going back there. Picked up, actually got quite a few black systems today, or this week. Actually, this came from today. A Xbox 360 Slim with a 250 gig hard drive inside there, and that had hookup cables and only one controller, but it was only $30. So at first I was like, is it broken? Does it even turn on? What's wrong with it? And no, it worked fine, so picked that up for $30. Definitely thought that was a good deal. What else we got here? This was from another pawn shop today. I grabbed Grand Theft Auto 5, which they originally had a $40 price tag on it. Heavy Rain and Yoshi's Island, Super Mario Advance. These were at the same pawn shop I got that Luigi's Mansion from earlier in the week and those other Wii games. Like I said, their pricing is just really weird. This originally had a $40 like handwritten price tag on here. These didn't have anything on it. I ended up getting all three things for $35. So I asked, like, hey, can I see this? And he's like, I'll do it for $35. I'll do it for $30. I hadn't even said anything yet, so he went down to $30, and then these ended up being, I guess, $2.50 a piece. So that was pretty cool. What else we got here? I got a little Wii U pickup. I haven't found much at all for Wii U games, but these were $5 each. Not the most amazing titles, but we have Epic Mickey 2, Transformers Prime, and Sonic and All-Star Racing Transformed. The last little bit of stuff that I got today came from my local game store, M&M Games. Talked about them quite a bit in the past. I picked up a sealed copy of Hotel Dusk, Room 215, and Sheehan's Revenge, which I never played before. It's a first-person game that you can use the mouse with, and you're a ninja, and you have like throwing daggers, and I'm sure there's other things in the game, but it's very arcadey. Ninjas and things are jumping out onto the screen as you try to kill them and stuff. So it's a little funky. The hand movement looked really crazy with the mouse because the hand's going like this on the screen, but pretty obscure title because could not really find any copies for sale besides a box one online. So I picked this up for like $17, and then the sealed Hotel Dusk for $15. And, oh, whoops, I forgot these. These were actually earlier in the week. This is one of the other co-worker pickups. I got these for $4.50 a piece, so $18. Mario Kart Super Circuit, Mario vs. Donkey Kong. We have Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. You can see a theme here, I think. And what do you think the last game is? Is it Mario? Yeah. It's Mario Party Advance. So that was $18. Last but certainly not least, probably the best find I had this week. Even a little bit better than the Saturn pickup because the price that I paid for this stuff. Was talking with a guy, and he said that he had some N64 stuff and a little bit of other retro that he had not touched in years. His kids weren't interested in, and I could come over and check it out. Went over there, and when I got there, he had it all laid out on the couch. He had no idea really of what price he wanted for it. He said he didn't really have a number in his head. I had a certain amount of cash in my wallet, and I mentioned that I could also do PayPal if that was necessary, if we couldn't, come to a certain agreement for the funds I had in my wallet. Luckily, the price he threw out was $80, and that's almost exactly what I had in my wallet, because I had like 83 bucks in there. So this is what I ended up getting for 80 bucks. We got a green, which I need to clean up, it's still pretty dirty, but a jungle green in 64. No matching controller for that, but it did come with a smoke black controller. So now I have 2 smoke black controllers to go with the system I just got recently. That only had the power cable with it, like attached to it, and a jumper pack inside. But then his other system was a ice blue 64, and this one did have the matching controller. Both controllers, very nice tight sticks on them. I gotta say that at least once a video now, it seems. Tight sticks. Then we have some odds and ends in 64 stuff, like trimmer pack, the off-brand ones by Performance, some memory transfer packs. I'm not going to show you all that stuff. Some memory cards. Trust me, I'm getting to the better things here. Then we have a off-brand, still in the box expansion pack. The blue 64 came with composite cables and the power cable. This is in the box complete. This is the RF adapter, which I'm assuming they maybe had for the other system. We have some random manuals here. This might give you a hint to some of the games that you'll see in a second. Smash Bros, Mario Kart with a little controller advert inside, Madden 99, Conker's Bad Fur Day, Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, and like every wrestling game that came out on the 64, manual for it. A few random NES games, some loose ones, Dracula's Curse, Castlevania 3, Werewolf, which I'll show you something else that's related to that in a second, and Donkey Kong Classics. I have one boxed N64 game, ECW Hardcore Revolution. Like I said, this guy was really into wrestling. Street Fighter 2010, complete in the box on the NES. The box for Werewolf. I don't have a box for mine, which is why that copy of the game is out of it. So I'm going to stick my copy into this box. And then a complete copy of River City Ransom. Then, hold on one second. Hold on, this is heavy. This is probably my 10th N64 drawer over time. I've kept almost all. I think we only got rid of one of them one time because it was in rough shape. But I have a lot of these game drawers, and this one is really full. I think there's only like one empty slot on it, and you can see. I won't pull out all the wrestling games. There's 2 empty slots in this drawer. But the good games, Conker's Bad Fur Day in like mint condition, Donkey Kong 64, there's where that expansion pack probably came in handy, Rampage 2 Universal Tour, War Gods, we have Diddy Kong Racing, Smash Brothers, so 2 Smash Bros on the 64 in 1 week. That's not a bad week at all. Mario Kart 64, Super Mario 64, and then the Star Wars games, Episode 1 Racer, Rogue Squadron, Shadows of the Empire, Lego Racer, Cruis'n USA, and then the rest are really not worth mentioning. Like I said, all the friggin' wrestling games. Even the one I don't see very often, WCW Backstage Assault. So over half are not so fantastic titles, but quite a few really decent ones. So that was a really amazing find for 80 bucks. He has other things. He has other game stuff that he might want to get rid of down the road. We have our contact information for each other, so we shall see. And I don't know where to put this now because I'm surrounded by crap. So I guess this is where I will say bye to you all. Don't forget to enter this week's random game giveaway. Just be subscribed. Thumbs up the video right now, this one right here, and leave a comment down below. And then don't forget to also go check out Nintenjoel's channel. The link to that is down below as well. I appreciate you all for watching. I will talk to you all very, very soon. Peace!